Trinity Readings. We are doing the weekly Tarotscopes. I just want to let you know I'm going to be doing them just a little bit differently this week. I had a really bad allergic reaction on my hands. So I'm going to be shuffling and laying out the cards off camera so you don't have to be exposed to my hideous hands. I apologize for it being a little bit different, but it'll be back to normal next week. Before we begin, I just want to give you a couple of really quick tips on how to get the best from collective and general readings, because as you know, these readings are, for a wider collective of people. And so that means, the messages aren't always going to resonate with you. As you know, you can always check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements and find which one is going to resonate with you the most. Sometimes different ones are going to resonate with you at different times. Also, before you watch a reading, it's best to kind of bring your energy into the present moment, and that way you're open to the messages that you need to receive and the messages that maybe aren't meant for you. So if you can just take a moment and take a few deep breaths and just bring your energy into the present moment, that's going to help you get the best out of a reading. Always keep in mind, if a message resonates, it's going to feel good. You're going to feel at peace. You're going to feel clarity, even if it's a not so positive message. But if you're watching a reading and it triggers a lot of intense emotions in you, it makes you frustrated, it makes you anxious, that's probably not the message for you. And so it's best to just push that to the side and keep what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right. Thank you. We're going to get started with the reading. Hello, welcome to the Gemini Weekly Reading. This is your overall message for the week. This is the strongest message that is wanting to come through for you. And then after this, we will pull some tarot cards as well. All right. Your overall message for the week and guidance, you have the fiery sword, which is similar to the Ace of Swords. That's having a very clear vision of what you want. That's really having like that mental determination. It's also an energy of protection. So I feel like if you are feeling like something is stuck right now, or it's almost like things maybe have seemed to come to a standstill for you. Like a relationship is no longer progressing, or things in your life just seem to be at a standstill. But it's almost like you're being asked to stop for a minute and really pay attention to the details, pay attention to the little things. It's kind of, that cheesy message that, to take joy in the little things, to find your own happiness. And when you open yourself up to, that happiness in the little things, you allow more joy in. What's in front of you this week is the ecstasy card. That is pure joy, pure bliss. But I feel like it's almost like it's going to be found in a very random moment, or in a very unexpected way. Also keep in mind, I think the card is called the Sylvanius card. That's a message of, it's a message of that your life is mirroring to you what you need to know. Other people are mirroring to you something that maybe you need to acknowledge within yourself. And when you acknowledge this, that's where you find that joy, right? So something to keep in mind with that, like if you are finding that you're consistently connecting to people who are very angry and very aggressive, and you're saying, well, they're not mirroring that to me because I'm not an angry person, I'm not an aggressive person, that's kind of a message to you that maybe you need to be more aggressive in pursuing what you want to pursue. If you're connecting to people that you feel are not being authentic with you, and you feel that you're being your authentic self, then what those people are mirroring to you is that you need to have that confidence in who you feel you are and in who you believe that you are. So it's just important to like take note of what is around you right now. What is the energy that is consistently coming towards you? What are people consistently showing you this week? And pay attention to, pay attention to the details of everything. Not so much in that, in that spy mode, in that investigative mode, like not trying to read between the lines of other people, but be like paying attention to what the energy is that's coming towards you. Like, what is that consistent energy from other people? What is that consistent energy that, with what you're dealing with in your life? And be willing to, see that as a mirror to something that you need to acknowledge. And it involves your own personal happiness. It involves acknowledging what makes you happy. I also want to say that that ecstasy card, and that's the energy that you're stepping into this week. Um, that energy is not something that you pursue. It's an energy that flows through you. And the only reason that we are unable to experience that energy is because there's something in our energetic field that is blocking that from coming in. And so that's why it's important to acknowledge your own energy right now, your own thoughts, and what is being presented to you energetically. All right, we're going to get to your tarot. All right, you guys have some pretty heavy energy this week, and I'm sorry, you have the Three of Swords as your overall energy for the week. So that's that's like dealing with a lot of pain, or even kind of feeling like separated from, like, in a relationship, or like even just feeling kind of alone. For some of you, I feel like maybe somebody has hurt you recently, or you feel like there's some sort of interference in what you're wanting to pursue. And so with the Knight of Swords being, or the Knight of Wands being your energy coming into the week, it's like something has hurt you and you're in that like flight or fight type of energy. The Knight of Wands is like being in flight or fight, and so in that energy, it's kind of like taking action without thinking. But the energy that you're ending in this week is the Emperor, and so that's about being able to manage that energy and ground that energy and move it towards something that's going to bring you long-term stability. So whatever you're dealing with right now, I feel like this is something that you're needing to see, and you're needing to acknowledge in order to move forward. And with the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords is like self-limiting beliefs. It's like you can't think your way out of this. You have to move forward through your emotions right now. So I feel like you've been working towards manifesting something. It might be a relationship. It might even be that you're just trying to figure out what to do with the connection that you have. Like, you're not sure if you need to move forward, let this person go, try to, I feel like you're just struggling with what decision to make moving forward right now. But I feel like it's like you're in so much pain, or you're feeling the loss of whatever you're wanting to manifest so much that it's making you feel like you have to do something. But with the Hangman in front of you, it's almost like no matter what you do right now, it's like you still feel stuck in the same energy. And that's because there's something else that you need to there's something else that you need to acknowledge, and it involves your feelings. It's almost like you're you've been so hurt that it's hard for you to see the path forward without a little bit of jaded perception. And I feel like it's important for you to kind of soften that energy and be more open to what your emotions are, to what your emotional needs are. You have the Two of Pentacles as your hopes. And so it's almost like you're not even sure what it is that you're wanting to manifest. The Two of Pentacles is kind of a message that the energy that you're giving to the universe right now, as far as what you're wanting to manifest, it's almost like you're giving the universe mixed signals because you're uncertain. I feel like a lot of you might be dealing with somebody who you feel is giving you mixed signals. And I feel like maybe this person probably is. This person is probably pretty guarded. But because of that, your energy is so uncertain about this person that when you're focusing on manifesting whatever in this connection, your energy is back and forth. And so I feel like it's a message to be mindful of grounding your energy and what you're wanting to manifest. If you're dealing with another person, I kind of feel like you and this person both have a tendency to trigger a lot of pain in each other. And I don't feel that you even realize it because I feel like you both show that in a different way. It's also like whatever you're wanting to manifest, it's like you're almost there, but the path forward is through your emotions. Like there's feelings and emotions that you're needing to acknowledge, you're needing to see in a different perspective. Let me get some clarity. Hold on just a second. Okay. Um you're feeling very stuck. Like you're feeling very stuck. You feel like nothing is moving forward. For some of you it's a relationship, for some of you it's just in general within your own emotions, within your healing. But it's like I feel like you're feeling like you're stuck, and you're feeling like you have no options moving forward, or you're not sure what the path forward is. But the reason that you're not able to see that path forward, or to see the opportunity that you need to see, is because you are in this place of healing. You are in this very deep healing place. And I kind of feel like it's such a necessary healing for you, such a necessary release that you need right now, that it's almost like your guides are kind of putting this bubble around you and putting this protection around you until you acknowledge those emotional needs within yourself. The thing is, I feel like you're wanting support. And I feel like that's what you need. I feel like you need to have that support of another person, whether it be in this relationship, whether it be friendships, whatever it is. And the way to get that support is by tapping into yourself. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things that you take responsibility for. There's a lot that you hold in, there's a lot that you hold back. And it's almost like you put off this energy that you don't need support without realizing that that's what you're doing. I feel like it's like you've been in situations or relationships in the past where you've had to fight for everything. Like everything was a battle, everything was a competition, everything was a fight for energy, or a fight for attention, or a fight for support. And I feel like it's almost like because of like that past energy, you're still in that mental space that you're constantly going to have to prove yourself, or everything is constantly going to be a battle. And I feel like that's the energy that you're needing to release and heal. You're needing to release that energy of not having support, right? But you need to do it alone. I know that sounds silly, but it's like the minute you release that energy, you're able to see the love and support that you have. If you're in a relationship with another person right now, there's something that needs to be addressed and needs to be seen and needs to be healed in this relationship before it can either move forward or have the closure that it needs. Um, and I feel like you're not going to be able to get that insight and awareness from this person. The answers you seek are within. I know that sucks, right? Trying to figure out what to do in this situation or with this person, it's like you're not going to be able to figure this out externally this week. It's all about acknowledging those internal feelings. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye bye.